What's up everybody? This is Ross Claw 222 aka Excalibur. Want to give a special shout out to my brothers out there who gave me the inspiration to come back to boxing talk. That's Jay Cotto, boxing librarian, blood boxing. And all the other real channels, you know who you are. 10 players, salute always, red glove. We back, man. And we here to talk boxing. And we here to restore order in what used to be a fun place to speak on boxing. And now it's so many, because of the rise of super chats and opportunities to milk fanboys into donating idiotic channels money. Those channels continue to make these stupid videos, right, to the uneducated that's out there, the fan base that's out there. When there's real boxing channels, boxing librarian, like I said, Jay Cotto, blood boxing, these channels are the ones who deserve the accolades that these dumb channels receive. Because the channels that I named, they speak real boxing talk. And it doesn't end with what's going on today. There's nothing wrong with making videos talking about the history of boxing, talking about the past, and comparing it to today. Because today is just a clown show. Never in the history of boxing have a fighter that's not that talented, like Ryan Garcia, get so much praise, so much attention in a fight that he lost. Everyone is saying he could have did this, he could have did that, he should have did this, he shouldn't have did the rehydration. I don't like the rehydration clause at all. I think the rehydration clause is pussycat. It's a pussycat clause. But to play devil's advocate, if you're complaining about a rehydration clause and that it's too hard for you to make weight because you're going to be uncomfortable because it's not enough weight for you to rehydrate to in a comfortable weight, you don't belong in that weight class. And Tank Davis, you don't belong in that weight class if you aren't following the protocols of what goes on today. I'm talking about modern day boxing now. Rehydration is what they do now. Fighters that are too big for certain weight classes fight in smaller weight classes, and then they balloon up because there's no weight, same day weigh-in. That's what boxing is today. All of us have to accept it. So on that note, I totally disagree with the rehydration clause. Okay? But let's stop giving all this praise to these guys. Okay? 30 years ago, this fight would have been free. 30 years ago, without all these belts that they have now, 30 years ago, Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia would have been fighting in a 10-round match free on TV. Fighting to get their spot closer to a world title. This fight by no means is worth pay-per-view. Was not worth pay-per-view. I don't pay pay-per-view. I don't. I stream. And I don't want to hear that I can't talk about boxing if you're not paying for it. How can you support boxing? I don't need to support anything. I don't need to support nothing about boxing. And I don't need to put any money in any boxer's pocket if they're not giving me what I want. So yeah, I'm streaming every single fight. And if I don't stream it, I watch it the next day. Because I don't care anymore. I don't care about I need to see who's going to win tonight. And the excitement is not really there anymore. Only for certain fights. Only for certain fights, their excitement is there. I'm excited about Lomachenko and Devin Haney. A real pay-per-view fight. Not the crap that happened 2 weeks ago. Okay? So we got to stop the nonsense going on. Okay? Tank Davis been around since 2013. And if you look at his resume, it is sorry, it is trash, it is garbage. Ryan Garcia's resume, garbage. Period. You want a good resume, you got to fight contender after contender after contender. The come-up fights, the fights that you had in the beginning where you're coming up, where you're feeling out professional, those days are over with now. Now it's time to show and prove. You fighters fight once or twice a year now. You guys don't fight 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times a year. You guys fight once or twice a year. So if you're fighting only once or twice a year, we need to see a good fight with a good name. Period. You guys cry and complain that Canelo don't fight black fighters. Canelo is not fighting any black fighters. Last time I checked, on one hand, give me 5 black fighters that's in the top 10 that fights at 168. When you come up with 5, then you come back and talk to me about Canelo not fighting black fighters. Throw all that race talk out of the window. This is about boxing, not about race. But if you want to talk about race, then let's talk about Tank Davis. Go to BoxRec right now and ask and look at how many black fighters he's faced. You'll be very disappointed in Tank Davis. So let's cut the crap. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. This is the MOBC, period. And we're not doing that. All right? I'm not falling for the okie dokie with all you stupid boxing channels out there. I don't need to like PBC because you like PBC. I don't need to praise Al Heyman for what he does for black fighters, okay? I want to see fighters fight. And in the PBC stable, last time I checked, those championship fighters, the belt holders fight once a year. Sometimes once every 2 years. So let's cut the crap. Let's take it back to real boxing talk. And that's what we gonna do. We gonna take it back to real boxing talk. The MOBC, the Jay Cottos, the boxing librarians, right? Blood boxing, zone 6, 10 players. We about to restore order and we gonna take this back. We not in here. We didn't join. We're not in YouTube to get all these accolades and all this stupid stuff. We're not here to tell you what you want to hear. We're not here to tell you how great Errol Spence is, and he's already a Hall of Famer. We're not saying, telling lies like that. We're not telling lies saying that Tank Davis is the face of boxing when he's not the face of boxing. By far he is not the face of boxing. If Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury was to sign a contract today, that fight will be bigger than anything Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis would do. And y'all know it. Period. Keep in mind, PBC couldn't get that fight together if it wasn't for DAZN. If it wasn't for Golden Boy. PBC didn't have the money to make this fight happen alone. So y'all keep that in mind before y'all talk the crap, all right? Tank Davis with a sorry resume. Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis are popular contenders. They are popular contenders. What in the heck is going on where two contenders could fight and headline a pay-per-view match. Ladies and gentlemen out there, I encourage y'all to continue to stream. These boxers and these promoters don't care about the fans. They just want to milk as much money as they can. These sanctioned bodies want to continue to make belt after belt after belt, regular, super, interim, almost champion belt, Burger King belt, hybrid belt. You name it, they got it. They got it. Recycling belt. They got whatever championship belt that they got out there, they have for you. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys don't make their own PBC belt. It's coming. Trust me. Who knows? This is the MOBC. We are back. Yes, the MOBC is back.